Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Kim coming at you live at Storm Quilt Shop here in Alcester, South Dakota. It's a very dreary, cloudy, windy, yucky day yet again here at the shop. But since it's lunchtime, there's not beautiful sun to look at. Why not look at some beautiful fabric? And we've got two new awesome lines to show you today that are fantastic and very different. So I'm going to just get going with it because they are bigger lines and I want to show you some stuff to go with it. So first off, from Moda Fabrics and designed by Sweetwater is the newest line, Threads. This is, I believe it's a 32 or 31 piece collection. There are 8 different prints that come in multiple different colors, but 8 different selected prints in this line, and they're very I apologize, that was my phone. So let's just kick it off. This is a fun geometric kind of quilt block print. Depending on how you look at it, you can see different shapes. I mean, looking at it through my phone, I can see this like circle vibe. When I look closer at it, at just like the one, I can kind of see that quilt block a little bit better. But it comes in 3 different colors. We have the black that has a porcelain background, the red and pink, which the red in Bella Solids is actually sumac, and the Bella Solid is pink. That matches that. And then it's going to match really well with the porcelain colors, of course. So this is the fun geometric print in those 3 colors. There is a fantastic plaid, if you will. Lots of colorways in this one. So we have a white on white, which is more like a white on a porcelain, with the red, the tonal pink and red in its inverse, the red and the pink, or excuse me, the red and the white. That's the pink and red, and then that same kind of, porcelain with the black. Very fine textured. The Sweetwater does a really good job of using fine lines with their geometric shapes. And again, with the fine lines comes this fantastic stitch pattern. Just basically, if you were to take your sewing machine and find out all those fun stitches that it does, is what this pattern entails. And it comes in 5 colorways. We have it pink, black and white, that porcelain and red. This is the multi one, so it's on that porcelain background, and then you get the reds, the different shades of reds, and the black, and the red with the white, with those, like I said, those fun little stitch designs. This next one is more just a texture print, great for backgrounds. If you're maybe wanting to use it as a back, it's kind of got this linen texture to it. Comes in 3 colorways. This is the red with pink inlaid. Here is that porcelain with black, very textured, and black and white. So again, it is still just a normal cotton. It's not canvas or linen, but it has that fun kind of texture to it. The next one are some fun novelty buttons. Lots of different shapes. Again, very fine details, the way that they do their kind of doodle work with their different creations at Sweetwater. This is the porcelain with the reds kind of being the feature. Here it is on red with different tones of red along with the porcelain in the background. Here it is with the pink background and the porcelain and the black. I just think the buttons are a nice little shape. They almost still just look like a dot. It's just very, very cutesy. The next print, Sweetwater always seems to have a patchwork with words and different designs to them. This line is no different. So you can see it is kind of directional in a way, but it's still not, where some of these go in the opposite direction, but it is very structured in its layout. You could even cut some of these apart and make your own little labels with them. But this is the porcelain on the black. We have the tonal pink and red. I love some of these little sayings here. This is the multi, so you're going to get all the colors in here. This little house cut, stitch, sew quilt. handmade with love and care. Very cutesy. Love and care, hugs and stitches, just fun little sewing quotes. And then finally is the red with that white background, which really kind of is very pow in your face. The next two prints, I'm gonna have to, let's see, I wanna make sure that you can see it. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So this is words. It kind of just looks like normal kind of scribblings if you look at it from off the distance. But if you look closely, it says handmade in a nice little cursive font. So directional, comes in 5 colorways. The pink background with the red. Here is that porcelain with the red. Red with white writing. Black and white, and then that porcelain and black. So it would be a really fun kind of like little hint in a quilt, because you wouldn't necessarily know it to be words unless, like I said, you got really close to it. And then the last print is probably one of my favorites in the line. It's these adorable little cross-check hearts. I think it would be super cute if you even got out a little embroidery floss and if you integrated this print in any of your designs and just did a couple of the hearts, like not all of them, but maybe just a couple in that little cross stitch. I think it would be fun, add a little dimension, a little bit of texture to it. This is the multi, so you have all the colors, the red, the pink, the black on the porcelain. Here it is, that tonal with the pinks and red, porcelain with the red and white, and the black and white. These are all going to retail for $12.99. They are available on our website. We are going to be kitting up Wendy Shepherd's pattern, scissors and spools, using the layer cake. And I had to redo it on my EQ so you could kind of see what it would look like. You use 27 of the pieces in the layer cake to make up these scissors and spools. So you could change it out any way that you would want. You use just a solid in the background and those Bella solids to make the borders. So this is threads by Moda Fabrics and Sweetwater. Okay, next, this one's so cute. If you are an Americana girly or girly or a guily, this new line that we just got is from P&B Fabrics. I'm going, if my Miss Vanna could come and help me for a second. She didn't know she was going to be on camera. So I want to show you the panel, but first, before we get there, I am going to show you the fabrics. It's a smaller line. There's only 14 SKUs along with some amazing backgrounds and 2 panels. And isn't this fantastic? Very Americana colors, not red, white, and blue, but the navies and the Union and Confederate, the Civil War reds and blues. There are so many free patterns also by Wendy Shepherd. So this one here, and I will post these all on our website. This one is a fantastic table runner. We've got some wall hangings or table runners that use the panels as well. If you want to do it in reds or if you want to do it in blues. A wall hanging in the vertical, which is super fun. This is just stunning. This is Let Freedom Ring by Wendy Shepherd. Uses all the fabrics that are in this line. This one is called Hearts of the Country. Again, a nice, beautiful wall hanging to show off the prints and panels. And this one we will for sure be kitting. This uses one of the panels, some yardage backgrounds to make these fun flags and that beautiful border. So all these are going to be available on our website, and we will be kitting this one for sure. But in the meantime, let's show you these fabrics. There are only 2 fabrics that repeat. That's the plaid and the stars. Otherwise, it's kind of just a one-off. You've got this beautiful American flag inlaid in the United States. Fun stars with plaids and checks and stars in stars. These are all going to retail for $13.70. There are easy links on this video as well to get to either one of these lines I'm showing. A beautiful bouquet of Americana flowers. I'm not quite sure what all these flowers are. I'm sure somebody will tell me. I feel like these look like a stephanotis, but I think they're too little for that. But on a beautiful milk ink type pattern, that's what they use as their basic, and I'll show you those blenders here too. Here is another Americana. Oh look, I lied. There's two that are the same. So you have it in the ecru and in the navy. Ho ho, looky there. These beautiful patriotic stars. These stars remind me of ones that used to be hanging on houses, you know, right around Memorial Day, 4th of July. And it's perfect time to get this fabric because you have enough time to get something done up before Memorial Day, which is right around the corner. I love this beautiful mason jar print. So you've got these mason jars that actually say America on them. And then just beautiful floral arrangements with wildflowers, and just this one here, you can see it says Perfect Mason. How cute. Just something that's very different. This one is a directional print, so you can see it has the American barns on it along with some red tractors. Not gonna say what they are specifically so I don't get in violation, but fun American themed barns with windmills. There's even some fun little naughty geese flapping at those tractors in that print. We have great plaids. I love these two because not only is it a great color palette for the American line, but it also has a little bit of marbling in it, so it's not just straight up print, and a fantastic barnwood, which is very similar to a lot of the barnwood you'll see here in the shop. Isn't that funny? And last but not least, these are those adorable background colors I was talking about. This is called Milk Paint. Comes in 3 colorways: the navy, deep red, and this is like the ecru. We are going to be using this one, is in the background to quite a few of those patterns I just showed you. And there are 4 different star prints. So we have, basically they're in the inverse. So the red with the ecru, it almost is more of a parchment color. And then with the red stars, and the same with the navies. Now, did my Vanna come? Where's my Vanna? I don't think she came. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Let me lay it down. There are 2 panels. They are both horizontal, which is different for panels normally. So the first one I'm going to show you here, it is a pillow panel technically, but is used in a lot of these free patterns that do the wall hanging, both vertical or horizontal. These are going to retail for $9.20 each. They are still a 2/3 yard panel, but look at that beautiful detail. You have this America, Sweet Land of Liberty. 18 inches is this actual square, and its sister here on the other side with, again, that beautiful wreath. Great option for pillows. And on the other side, oh, look at me getting my arms strength here. This one is used in that quilt that I said we were going to be kitting. You get to see the beautiful mason jars with those picked flags, more of those mason jars and the floral bouquets, a nice center one. It's just a fun, different line for Americana, and it can actually really stay out all summer because it's just so bright and cheery. It's adorable, Lori. You would love it. So you can check those out on our website. They are available. You can find them clicking on the easy links that are featured in this video. In the meantime, I will work on getting those free patterns up as well, so you can find them super easy. Like I said, Wendy Shepard is a fantastic pattern writer. You can find her patterns in a lot of catalogs and quilt books as well. In the meantime, we hope that you have a great day. Find something that makes you smile, and the sunshine is not here, at least. Maybe it is where you are. But as always, keep sewing up a storm. Bye.